You can see why there aren't many ploughmen here tonight, can't you?
Well, I could have made you a sandwich. Or if you'd got a video out on the subject, you could have made one yourself.
I had to get out of that kitchen. Still, I think our Mr. Cracknell got the message, don't you? You've got to keep an eye on him, you know, Zoe.
Oh, I'm no good at giving orders unless it's to sweaty 12-year-olds.
You've got to be more self-assertive. It's the same with you and Simone.
Me and Simone? Now, that's what we ought to be discussing, Alec. Her of the closed mind and the open mouth. God, was she always like that?
Well, she did used to undress her dolls in the dark. But she'll calm down eventually.
No, she won't.
She will. But you have a word with her.
She's your daughter, Alec.
Shh, don't tell everyone. OK, look, we'll do a deal. I'll sort out Simone if you promise not to take any more nonsense from that cowboy Cracknell.
Gosh. It's a deal.
Right. I think we can brave another look at the kitchen now.
Oh, what's the rush, Alec? Nothing can fall down. There's nothing standing up. Oh, look who it is!
Aye.
Hey, who's that lady with him?
A client.
Client?
Aye. And that's not what I meant when I told him to take his work home with him.
Do you know, it's lucky I got me languages, Miss Flood. Well, this trial separation from Derek would really get me down.
How long has it been?
8 weeks. 8 long weeks without a cuddle from my little Derek. How you've gone 50 years, I'll never know.
I'll deal with everything.
She's just leaving, Mr. Calendar.
Once again, Jamie. Grazie. You are so kind.
Ciao, Lucia. It was my pleasure.
Deal with that, will you please, Miss Flood? Oh, hello. I didn't see you there.
Hello, Mr. Calendar. Senior.
Oh, I'm not that senior. I was a child bride, you know.
Like father, like son.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
You, Jamie, you know. He has really put himself out for me.
Has he now?
Oh, yes. I am filled with gratitude. Well, arrivederci.
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 Hunzodge, Estes Bestodge.
Don't speak with your mouth full, Hilary. Oh, Jamie, a word in your ear.
It's funny how some men go for older women. Yeah, that could be your best bet, Miss Flood.
I'll just hang round the scout hut, shall I, Hilary?
Well.
Well.
Hi.
Hi. Well. Do you know I could chat like this for hours, Dad?
Clients okay, are they?
Can't complain? Well, they can. That's why they're clients. I can't.
You're giving them all equal time, are you?
No, Dad. The rich ones get more. Try to catch me out there, didn't you?
Jamie.
I love it when you remember my name.
Jamie, can I be frank?
OK. Can I be Jeremy?
Jamie, now listen. You see, son, sometimes it's not the head that rules the heart. Sometimes it's, well, somewhere else entirely.
Is it?
No.
Where?
You see, take this new client of yours.
What new client, Dad?
Now, don't be obtuse. Miss Gianotti, the Italian job.
Mrs. Gianotti, yeah.
Ah, well.
Well,
She's never out of your room.
Dad, sometimes these things need very careful handling.
Aye, it's the handling that worries me. Jamie, she could be a mother.
Dad, I thought you hardly knew her.
Jamie, look, you're not making this easy for me. Now, what about her husband, Mr. Gianotti? Where's he?
Palermo. A divorce.
No, what I meant to say...
Mr. Calendar.
Yes, Hilary?
Could you tell Jamie that I got his Mr. Prothero out here having a good old natter with Miss Flood? Oh, and I got your daughter on the line, Simone.
Oh, right. Would you tell her to hold on a moment, please? I want to have words with her about tolerance. No.
Got a dash, Dad. Great chat. We must do this more often.
Aye. Yeah, well,
Mr. Prothero, sir, if you'd like to come through.
Hello, Mr. Cracknell. Off early for the weekend, are we?
I am off early for good, Mr. C. So you will have to find yourself another master craftsman. The whole matter is in the hands of my solicitor.
What? Who told you my firm was suing you?
Suing? Suing me? Who's suing me? I am suing you.
Suing me? Why are you suing me?
I can't discuss it. The whole matter is sub judice.
I don't want a lawyer. It's too much television. Zoe? Zoe!
Hi, Perry. How was your day?
Oh, awful. Never mind how my day was. Where's Mr. Cracknell going? Gone.
Oh, I was great, Alec. You'd have been really proud of me. I was so assertive.
How assertive?
Well, I came home from school and I went straight into the kitchen and I saw he'd left the handle off the back door. So I sacked him.
You couldn't have remonstrated with him, could you?
Oh, no, Alec. You've got to talk to these people in the only language they understand.
So you sacked him?
Yes. Well, he had eaten your supper as well.
And now he's suing me?
Yes. Oh, is he going to sue you? Mm-hmm. Oh, well, he hasn't got a leg to stand on, Perry.
It's rather like our kitchen units, isn't it? You don't do things by halves, do you, Zoe?
Well, it was our deal. I'd be firm with Cracknell if you talked to Simone.
No.
Come on. So have you?
Have I what?
Talked to Simone.
I have.
So you phoned her?
She phoned me.
And you put her in her place?
Well, I was trying to, honestly, but,
What happened?
We've been summoned to the vicarage on Sunday night, 8 o'clock, on the dot.
Oh, my God.
Close?
Well, we know what that'll be about now, don't we?
Aye. The Gospel according to St. Pinner.
Now, you have got to be frank, Alec.
Oh, don't you start. Where do you want this?
Here.
Oh, right. I'm not having a child of mine sitting in judgment.
Good. So how's your other child?
Oh, he's still drooling over Sophie Loren's sister, the silly wee idiot. I told him to stop it.
Oh, it's just a fling, Alec. He's a healthy young man.
Yeah, well, he can be healthy in his own time. She's a client.
Alec, I was a client.
So?
So?
Well, that's different.
Oh, I see. Because she's an older woman and you're an older man.
No. Well, don't you know, men are supposed to be older than women.
Oh. Well, you've certainly practiced what you preach. You're no better than the neighbours.
The children are staying at their grandmother's, so Bill and I have the whole house to ourselves.
Well, you can be like newlyweds again.
God forbid. How's work, Daddy?
Oh, fine, fine. Hilary's trying to learn gibberish in 40 different languages.
Jamie says he's hard at it.
Well, I'm not surprised. Oh, yes. Simone, I think it's time that you and I had a wee chat.
Goodness, Daddy, I thought all I merited these days was an "Oh, Simone."
Oh, Simone.
See?
Shall I go and help Bill with his sermon?
No, you stay. It's your problem, too.
The problem child. Ever thought you might be a problem father?
Well, because I decided to grow old disgracefully.
Oh, no, don't be silly, Daddy. I am trying to get used to this situation, and I like Zoe, despite her background. No offence, Zoe, but you decide not to get married. You move right across the street. I'm the one who has to go to the hairdresser.
Your hair looks fine, Simone.
You could do with a wee trim, but apart
They look at me when I walk in. They've even invented a new expression. A bit of "how's your father?"
A bit of... Oh, Simone, that's an old expression. You're becoming a wee bit paranoid.
I'm getting bloody annoyed. God. We used to talk, Daddy. I used to bake for you. You used to remember my birthday.
I do still remember your Oh. You were 30...
Yes, well, never mind. I still haven't read the Perry Mason boxed set you gave me last year.
We're straying, Simone.
All right, Daddy, I'm all ears.
Right. Zoe, you...
No, I sat Cracknell, remember?
Simone, you remember when you were a wee girl? I used to try and teach you certain things.
What's Conker's got to do with it?
I used to try and teach you to have an open mind.
Oh, that.
Aye. Well, I haven't seen a lot of it lately. Whenever we meet the neighbours, all we get are funny looks.
And that couldn't be because you're a wee bit unorthodox.
Not entirely, Simone.
So it's because of me?
Well, you lead by example.
And you're the funniest looker. You give the funniest looks.
Is that really what you think of me? That I've done you down?
Well, it's best that we clear the air.
Excuse me, I'll just be back in a second.
Do you you think I was coming on a wee bit strong?
No, she had to be told, Alec. We've got to live here.
Good grief, Simone. Who are you expecting? Salvation Army?
No, just the neighbours, Daddy. I invited them in to meet my father and his live-in girlfriend. I thought they might like you once they got to know you. Ah, surprise.
Oh, Simone.
Is that still all you can say?
No. It's a very different Simone. Simone.
That'll be the McKillops. They're always early.
Well, that told her, didn't it?
I suppose we do take a bit of getting used to.
Aye, I suppose we do. I wonder what our reaction would be if we had to meet us for the first time. The same, I suppose.
I think we could try to be a bit more open-minded. You can start tomorrow with Jamie.
With Jamie? Mm-hmm. OK, you're on.
It is the McKillops.
Yeah. Aye, yes. OK, Mr. Cracknell, you sue me for the work, and I'll sue you for the tea, the biscuits, and the Madeira cake, not to mention the telephone calls, OK? Right. See you in court, Mr. Cracknell. I've always wanted to say that, Hilary.
Is that Cracknell and Northwood?
Yes.
Oh, he's great, isn't he, Mr. Cracknell? Do you know, he done all our house from top to bottom.
You know, Hilary, that doesn't surprise me in the least.
Dad, you know Lucia, don't you?
Oh, yes, of course. Hello.
Dad, Lucia and I have got something to tell you.
What? Oh, have you now? Well, that is a wee bit of a surprise, but... Well, you're both young. It's your life. I must say, from what I've learned about...
Dad, Lucia's going to put my name in a new book.
What book?
The book he has been proofreading for me. The law book.
Law book?
My law is good, Mr. Calendar, but my English...
Are you a lawyer?
Dad, Lucia is my old EEC law tutor from Cambridge.
What?
Excuse me. Mrs. Shinotti, a phone call for you.
Excuse me, gentlemen, I take my call.
Jamie, your Mr. Prothero's out in reception. Looking very handsome.
Jimmy, who then is Mr. Prothero?
My new client.
You...
It's a fascinating case, actually. He's been charged with conning middle-aged ladies out of their life savings. It's a dirty business.
I'll just, excuse me.
No, he came in about a dispute over right-of-way. I'll tell her later. You're very quiet, Dad. It's all coming clear. You thought that Prothero was my professor and that Lucia and I were getting married.
Of course not. What stupid.
Getting married. We just spend the occasional night together.
Oh, Perry, you take over, will you? I'll hang on the wall.
Days go